go to Shanghai. This is like nothing I've ever seen before. So we're excited. We're gonna get a taxi onto the train station. We're gonna experience the high-speed rail system in China, which is world-renowned. And we'll get there in no time because we're gonna just fire across the country.
We got tickets. Now we just have to go through security, I guess.
And now we have to go through security. Look, we still have 45 minutes, so hopefully we have time. But just finding where we have to go is proving to be a lot. Okay, so security check was pretty easy. Just make sure if you're coming here as a foreigner, there's a manual ticket check point to the side because your passport's not going to work on the automatic machine. So this is a lot for a half-hour train journey.
Looking forward to seeing you again. Wish you have a pleasant journey.
Cheers. We're in Shanghai. This is exciting. I'm not sure about the neighborhood we picked to stay. We're actually in a touristy area right next to Yu Garden, which is one of the main sites. And it's going to be really busy around there. So we might regret where we chose, but I think we'll be in a good area where we can walk to a lot of things. We're like a 12-minute walk to the Bund, which is right on the shoreline where you view the skyline and the old kind of colonial buildings there. And right next to a metro station, so we can just hop on one of these bad boys and get anywhere we need in the city. Mostly I'm just looking forward to seeing like a proper Chinese city. USB charging stations on a metro, that's great. If that was in the Western world, those would be jammed full of gum and garbage and broken by now. Just like all of them at the airports. Looking at you, Vancouver Airport. Time to exit the station and our first view into Shanghai. Wow, and there, I think, is our hotel right there, isn't it? That's pretty convenient. It'll be easy for us to get around. Ni hao. This is not too bad. It's like a big, comfortable bed, nice backdrop, bit of a city view out there. This will be a nice home base for our last few nights in China. I'm so sad. We wish we could stay another month. We have a lot more to see next time. Well, we are definitely in the thick of it here. I like staying in places that are more lively and where the action is. And that is definitely where we are. This is just like right up front of our hotel, and look where we are. It's closed down for pedestrian only. This is definitely busy here. Wow, this is a really cool street though. This will be really cool at night to walk around for sure, I can tell already. It didn't take us long to find our first meal in Shanghai. There's food everywhere outside of our hotel, so I don't think we'll struggle. A lot of little street food things that we might explore later. In the meantime, giant wontons for you. Well, I'll see you unhinge your jaw for this one. There you go. Still happening. She thinks it happens to everyone. But I'm not seeing everyone getting pulled over for pictures. Definitely not me. Am I not pretty too? Okay, so it's night one. We've not set eyes the skyline and the Bund yet. And we're just heading there now. We're going to walk over. It's only about 12 minutes from us, so I'm trying not to look up because it's right in front of us, I think. I want like a big reveal to see the skyline that I've only seen in pictures and looks pretty amazing. So here we go.
This area used to all be swampland, and in fact, the term Bund itself means muddy waterfront. After the Opium War of 1842, foreign powers established this area as China's Wall Street. The buildings were constructed between the 19th and 20th centuries and are a symbol of Shanghai's colonial past and its role as an international port. After 1949, the area was mostly shuttered as it symbolized Western dominance, but was revitalized in the late 1980s with renovations and illuminated facades. The Yuyuan Bazaar has a history dating back to the Qing dynasty, around the 1860s. It initially grew out of temporary stalls and over time evolved into a permanent market, serving as a hub for locals to buy and sell goods. It's renowned for its traditional Chinese architecture in the style of the Ming and Qing dynasties. The architecture creates an atmosphere of old Shanghai, feeling more like an ancient town than just a shopping area.
Well, we were right. Nighttime here in the U Garden is a whole other level. And we have this right out front of our door every night for the next 3 nights. I think I could do this every night for sure. There's tons of people, but for a good reason. This is like nothing I've ever seen before. You feel like sometimes you're a world away from your homeland, and then you come across a Tim Hortons booth right in the subway station, complete with a little beaver guy. Unexpected.
Good morning from Shanghai. This is our first full day in Shanghai, and we have lots to see. We got a transit card for 3 days. It was only 45 yuan. We are at the People's Square Park. This is our first stop, and then we're going to hit up a temple, and then later today we're going to attempt to see the North Bund area and Nanjing Street. So it's a lot to fit in, but we're going to see what we can do. So we're at Jing'an Temple, and it was originally built in 247 AD. It was turned into a plastics factory in the 1900s, but then it was restored in 1983 to its original glory.
Well, this is a really cool temple right in the middle of the city. It's $10 entry to get in. And honestly, we've seen a lot of temples in the last 5 months, most of which were free. We have a lot to see today in Shanghai, so we're going to give it a miss. We're going to keep moving.
Let's go.
Let's go.
So we made it to Nanjing Road. We had no idea what to expect. I kind of figured it would be like an old, historic walking street, but in fact, it's just a modern, slightly European-looking pedestrian street. It's still really nice. I think it's worth seeing, but we're just going to take a little stroll around. Yeah, definitely some European vibes here. It's kind of cool.
Nanjing Road is often cited as being one of the longest and busiest shopping streets in the world, attracting hundreds of thousands of visitors a day. It rivals places like Fifth Avenue in New York or Oxford Street in London in terms of commercial importance and pedestrian traffic.
So it's definitely a bit cooler with the older buildings on this side of Nanjing Road. Didn't expect this, honestly. We just stumbled across the Shanghai First Food Hall, and this is chaotic in here. It's really cool. You have all sorts of different desserts, Western desserts, local desserts, and this place is endless.
This is literally all made out of chocolate. You can smell it. It smells so strongly of chocolate. Wow. That's crazy. Today is our last day in Shanghai and our last full day in China. It has gone way too fast. I wish we had another month here. But unfortunately, the weather is kind of taking a bit of a turn, so we're going to see what we can today. We're on the Pudong side. We're right in the heart of the downtown area with all these big, impressive skyscrapers. And being right next to the Pearl this close doesn't look like it on camera, but it's pretty crazy looking in person. It is huge. It looks like we're in the Jetsons or Blade Runner here. So we're just going to walk around here a bit, and then we're going to check out another view of the Bund on the North Bund during the day and get a daytime view. And then later in the day, we're going to hit up the French concession area to top off the day, and then one more night around our area at Yew Garden again because it's really cool.
Yeah. So this side is like the future side, and the other side, the Bund side, is the European kind of colonial side. So very different when you're crossing the river. Different worlds, and just like a ferry apart.
Only cost 2 yuan to take the ferry across the river. So we went from Pudong side and we're gonna go back over to our side. This is like a nice cheap way, different from taking the subway underneath again. Cool ferry experience. Back on the other side. Gonna walk up to the North Bund and check out the view from there before we go to take a rest for our night excursions. So some adventures tonight. We came all the way to the North Bund, but they've gated it off, and there's a big warship parked right next to it, which is probably why they gated it off. So this is the best view we're getting from this side, I guess. But I don't even know what these things are. Is it like a hotel room? I'd like to stay in there maybe. It's our last night here, so we're trying to see everything we have left. So we're here to see Tianzifang Street and the French concession area. So just got out of the station.
This is really
I'm gonna do a little wander around. More shopping. Grade test needs more shopping today. This reminds me a lot of little alleys like the Golden Guy Alley in Tokyo. Little shopping streets to get lost in. Love the narrow alleyways.
Tianzifang was originally a cluster of lane houses and factory buildings from the 1930s. In the 1990s and early 2000s, instead of being torn down like many other old neighborhoods, it underwent a significant transformation. Artists and designers began to move into the abandoned workshops and residential spaces, turning it into a vibrant arts and crafts community. Exploring these winding alleyways feels like a charming maze that reveals unexpected cafes, tiny galleries, and unique boutiques. It's a place where getting lost is part of the experience.
The plus side of staying in the U Garden area is that every night they light up these buildings in a different color. What was your favorite?
Purple.
You like the purple?
Yeah, it was quite different. It was bold.
So not everyone gets to see this in all the different lights like we did.
Right.
If we came and stayed in Shanghai again, I probably would not stay in this area because it's very touristy and very busy. But for the first time being here, it was very cool just to wander out of your hotel and have these crazy streets.
Yeah.
These are kind of modern recreations with like modern stores and stuff. So it's more like a Chinese theme park, but that's okay by me. Well, this is it. Today is the last day of our time in China. We are headed to the airport right now. That's the end of our 10-day adventure. We saw so much. Everything exceeded all of our expectations. And we had high expectations, I think, but it still surprised us at every turn. We know there's so much more to see.
Oh man, yeah.
And we wish we could stay longer, but hopefully we will come back and see even more of China.
Thank you, China. You were amazing. Oh my god.
Yeah.
I will always remember this.
Yeah, a very memorable trip. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed seeing like a real side of China like we enjoyed experiencing it.
Yeah.
And encourage you to maybe travel here yourself. Thanks for watching and we'll see you in the next one.
Bye.